Everyone loves the slick back hairstyle, but most guys who try it never get it right. Why? Because nobody teaches you how to make it look right. This video gives you a full month-by-month guide so you can finally get that polished, sharp, slicked back style you always wanted. I'm going to show you exactly how to grow it out the right way, what style fits your hair type and face shape, and how to maintain your hair every single month. If you don't know me, my name is Ellie and I pretty much help people get any hairstyle in the simplest way possible. So let's get started to see how you can pull it off. But before we jump into the step-by-step process, you must know the different types of slicked back hairstyles out there, because not all slick backs are the same. Some work better for wavy hair, some are perfect for straight hair, and some styles just hit different on curly textures. Depending on your face shape and personality, one version might suit you more than the other. The first type is the classic slick back. It is the most common, the most traditional of all. It is clean, all-back look with no fade on the sides. It is usually the same length all around, or just slightly shorter on the sides. It works great if you've got straight or slightly wavy hair and a medium to thick hair density. It's a bit more formal, but you can still make it casual depending on how you wear it. Then I have undercut slicked back style. This one has a big contrast. The top is long and slicked back, but the sides are either faded or completely buzzed. It gives off more edge and attitude. If you're someone with thicker hair or even curly hair, this one might be for you. It creates a bold look that stands out. It is also easier to maintain on the sides since they are shorter, which makes styling faster. Another variation is the curly slick back. Now this one is not for everyone, but if your hair is naturally curly or coiled and you don't want to straighten it completely, you can still slick it back with the right products. Instead of a smooth glass finish, it will have a little texture, but it still looks amazing. You will just need more hold, more moisture, and more patience to train your curls to stay back. There's also the low fade slick back. This is sort of a hybrid. You get the clean fade at the bottom and sides, but it blends smoothly into longer hair on top. It is supple, stylish, and a bit more versatile for work and weekends. Now let's see the right hair length for this style. I mainly cover the traditional slick back style here. For that, you're going to need at least 6 to 8 inches of hair on top to properly slick it back. That is enough length so the hair can sit flat when combed back and still have some flow. On the sides, you can keep it shorter or longer based on your preference. But let's say you're aiming for a nice blend rather than an undercut. If your hair is starting from a buzz cut or short crop, you're going to need to grow it out. Hair typically grows about half an inch per month, so it will take you around 12 months or more to grow to the full length if you're starting super short. But most guys have some length. So let's assume your hair is about 3 inches right now. That means you will need about 6 months to get to your goal. You would have 6 barber visits, each 1 month apart. First visit. By the end of the first month, your hair is around 3.5 inches long. At this stage, your hair is too short to fully slick back, but you can start training it to go in the right direction. When you visit the barber, tell them you're growing your hair for a back hairstyle and ask for a scissor cut on top to maintain as much length as possible. The sides and back can be lightly trimmed, but avoid going too short since you will need balance as the top grows out. You don't want harsh fades yet. Just keep everything soft and even. At home, start brushing your hair back regularly. This will not style it yet, but it trains your hair to move in the direction that you want later. Second visit. By now, your hair should be around 4 inches on top, which is still not long enough for a full slicked back look, but getting closer. This is a good time for a light trim, just enough to clean up any split ends without sacrificing progress. The sides are starting to look a bit bulky. At this visit, ask for a light taper around the neck and ears. But again, don't take off too much length. Styling wise, a light matte paste can help push your hair backward, though it won't stay perfectly slick yet. The goal here is to get your hair used to being combed back rather than falling forward. Third visit. Now you're looking at about 4.5 inches. This is when you will feel the awkward stage. Your hair is long enough to fall in your eyes, but still too short to stay slicked back on its own. This month is all about patience. Start using a blow dryer to train your hair. Apply a light hold product and blow dry it backward. This helps your hair remember the shape you want. 4th visit. With 5 inches of length on top, you can start testing some slick back styles. But it still won't stay all day. At the barber, ask for a blended scissor cut, keeping the top long while slightly tapering the sides for a more polished look. Avoid going for an undercut just yet. You want a gradual transition in length. If the sides are getting out of control, you can ask the barber to clean them up with scissors. If your hair is wavy or curly, start using a light cream or leave-in conditioner to help soften the texture. The idea now is to prepare your hair for control. 5th visit. At 5.5 inches, your hair is now at the ideal length for a strong, well-defined slicked back style. Ask your barber to texturize the ends slightly to prevent a bulky helmet-like appearance. The sides should be kept neat, but not too short. This is also a great time to experiment with different products. You can use oil-based pomades for a high shine finish or water-based ones for easy washout and restyling. 6th visit. Your hair is now 6 inches long. It is officially slick back length. You can fully style it and it will stay for most of the day. Now is the time to decide if you want to keep the sides growing for a blended look or go for a faded undercut style. Both are great options depending on your face shape. This is also the time to start paying attention to the finish. Do you want a matte look or a shiny one? Creams give a natural finish while pomades give that glossy slick back barbershop look. For those with curly hair, the process is similar, but you will need extra length, around 8 inches or more, to properly weigh down the curls. So continue to grow your hair for the next few months. Now let's see how to style a slicked back hairstyle at home. It is actually easier than you think. Start by washing your hair and towel drying it until it is just slightly damp, not soaking wet. Apply a small amount of pre-styling product like a lightweight mousse or sea salt spray if you want volume. Or go straight to a water-based pomade or gel for a sleeker, tighter finish. Rub the product between your hands and distribute it evenly through your hair, starting from the front and working your way back. Then, take a fine-toothed comb and slowly comb your hair backward, keeping the sides smooth and the top neat. Use your hands to shade the hair for a more natural look or keep it super polished with just a comb. If your hair keeps falling forward or getting too puffy, I would suggest you use a blow dryer on low heat and gently comb it back while drying. This helps it stay in place. Finish with a light mist of hairspray for all day hold. Now, let's talk about who can pull off the slicked back look, because the truth is, not everyone will look their best in this style, and that's totally fine. If your face is more oval, square, or heart-shaped, slicked back styles usually work really well. The way the hair frames your face and opens up the forehead creates a strong jawline effect. If you've got a round face, though, you will need a bit of volume on top. Maybe go for the undercut version to give more angles to your face. As for hair texture, straight hair is definitely the easiest for this style. It lays down smooth and doesn't fight back. Wavy hair can work too, especially if you use a good pomade or gel. Curly hair is trickier, but not impossible. If your curls are loose, you can train them. If they are tight coils, you might want to grow your hair longer before attempting this style so it lays better. So whether your hair is straight, wavy, or curly, whether you're going for a classic slick back, an undercut, or a curly variation, the process is the same. Grow it with intention. Shape it month by month. Train your hair daily. And eventually, you will reach that moment when you slick your hair back and it just sits perfectly, like it was meant to be there. You also need to take care of your hair regularly. It doesn't matter if your hair is short or long. Watch this simple yet effective hair care routine for all hair types.